Good.
It was a slow start for the Lions last week as they took on Drexel in a non-league contest. Drexel came out flying, TCNJ was flat, and that resulted in a 3-1 loss to the Dragons. The next night, against NJIT, same start, different finish. The Lions earn a 5-3 victory after a huge comeback in the third period, with goals from Benny, Andy, and Lajewski, ×2. The Lions come into tonight's game against UPenn just 2 points off the lead for first. They win, they claim the top spot, and destiny is in their hands. Lions, Quakers, coming up next, right here on Lions Hockey Live.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome into the class of 1923 arena here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for tonight's Colonial States College Hockey Conference matchup between the University of Pennsylvania Quakers and your TCNJ Lions. Cody Decker here with you on this Friday evening, the first of 3 for the Lions this weekend. They come into this game with a 15-9, 0-1 record, 13-1-1 in the Colonial with 27 points. Currently in second place, just 2 points behind these UPenn Quakers. The Lions, last week, as you just saw in the opener, had a very slow start to their week. They lose 3-1 against Drexel on Friday. They bounce back for 4 goals in the third period against NJIT to pick up 2 more points in the Colonial. And with 3 games to play, every game counts, and tonight is definitely the highlight of the 3. Couple key performances from the win against NJIT on Saturday. Matt Lajewski had the game-winning goal along with the empty netter to seal it. Ryan Anderson had a game-tying goal as well as an assist. And Jamison Dugan, the defenseman, had 2 assists. Mike Lajewski saved 7 of 7 shots, was perfect in 21 minutes and 10 seconds of relief. Looking at the Quakers, we've seen them before back in November. They're currently at a record of 15-3-0-1. They are 14-1-1 in the Colonial. They have 29 points. This is their second to last game in Colonial play in the regular season, but they are the team with the target on their back, currently in first place. They defeated Monmouth at Wall Sports Arena 12-2 last Friday. And looking at a couple key players for them and players that TCNJ is going to have to seal up defensively tonight. Brett Urbani wearing number 24, 27 goals, 22 assists, total of 49 points. 5 power play goals and 2 game-winning goals on the season. Opposite him, Alex Beckert, also with 49 points on the season, composed of 19 goals and 30 assists. 6 power play goals, a shorthanded goal, and a game-winning goal on the season. Their top defenseman, points-wise, is wearing number 7, Christian Rodriguez, 5 goals, 14 assists, 19 points total, a power play goal on the season. As for the goaltending, it has been a pretty much even split, but tonight for the Quakers will be David Ostrowski. 9 games played on the season, 7-2 record, 3.15 goals against average, and an .888 save percentage along with a shutout on the season. Last matchup, again, was null and void after Penn defeated TCNJ 5-3. The game was awarded to the Lions after an ineligible player was found to be playing in the game, so TCNJ earned the 2 points and owns the tiebreaker over Penn if they can win tonight's contest outright. If Penn happens to win the game tonight, then the tiebreakers get a little funky, and we'll have to break that down as we go along. But once again, Penn's got 2 points more already, so if Penn wins the game, they're going to be up by 4 points with 1 game to play left in the Colonial. TCNJ basically controls their own destiny if they can win this game tonight. So there is a lot at stake. A couple things to watch out for the Lions. As far as their lineup is concerned, Mike Hannigan is not in the lineup tonight. Sean Leonard returns to the lineup after an illness last week. And otherwise, nothing too funky except for Logan Vidusik. He's going to jump up to second-line winger tonight. He'll be on the line with Andrew Lem and Chris Hastings. Andrew Suma is going to drop back to a second defense pairing with Jamison Dugan. Of course, the top defense pairing stays Mark Teachin and Travis Benny. The third will be Chris Cantello and Patrick Williver. And John Green, after getting his first goal as a Lion against NJIT, he will be the extra skater tonight. So we're expecting a quality matchup between these two. Obviously, these teams have been on pretty similar roads since that game back in November. But I'm sure, as everybody knows, late season games, a lot different than early season. We'll see how this one plays out. Big 2 points in the Colonial. First place at stake. Everyone always desires to be that top seed. Someone's going to get the driver's seat here tonight after this one. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the puck drop coming up next right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned. And we are just about set to go for tonight's Colonial matchup, the Quakers and the Lions here in Philly. Starting lineups for you first. For your Lions on defense, it's Mark Teachin and Andrew Suma. The forwards, Dan Martin, Matt Lajewski, and Ryan Anderson. The goaltender is Mike Lajewski. For the Quakers on defense, it's Christian Rodriguez and Blake Vestola. The forwards, Robert Bland, Brett Rabani, and Nick Jindal. And the goaltender is David Ostrowski. Quakers trying to establish pressure. 20 seconds here into the period. Here is Suma. Suma heads up center. We'll chip it up to Lajewski. He'll glove it down and dump down. And the Lions will make their first changes here of the game. Here's Vestola. Good touch pass up. Here's Blend. Bobbing, weaving his way through the defense. Good poke check by Lem. Unable to keep it in there was Nick Jindal. And the Lions will look to restart a rush here. Benny sending towards net, gloved up by Ostrowski, and he will hold on. 19:05 to go here in the first period, and the clock's not stopping. Clock starts here. Face-off win for the Quakers. Here is Tyler McGoldrick trying to work it here with Will Torgerson. And a quick takeaway here by the Lions. Hastings trying to tap one up for Lem, but the puck quickly taken away. Torgerson up the far wing. The shot saved Lajewski. Trickling puck through the circle. Still kept in. Shot deflected into the pads of Lajewski, and he will cover it up. 18:32 to go here in the first period. Face-off win for Torgerson, quickly taken away. And here is Sean Leonard. Plays it back to the corner. It's intercepted by Nick Eisler. Leonard trying to play up to Coyle, unable to get the puck out. Loose in the circle and taken away here by Dialto. Anthony Dialto still with the points lead for the Lions. Comes up the far side. Coyle trying to return, and a big hit laid. Eisler will dump down. Quakers in the middle of a change. Teachin quickly gets it over to Dialto, far side. Chipping up and out of the zone. Leonard trying to gain control of the puck. It's picked up here by Kevin Wan. Dialto takes the puck away here. Far circle. Dialto looking, surveys, holds on to it. He'll come over to the near side. Tap back to Cantelmo. And a return pass for Dialto as he knocks that down. Played it across. Teachin slap shot. Deflection goes wide. Here is Christian Rodriguez on the puck here. Able to play through. Martin tried to play the puck away. Looks like he got a bit tangled up. It's actually Matt Rose who entered the zone for the Quakers. Anderson will dump in. Giving chases Martin. Lajewski heads his way to the slot. Martin taps it up for Lajewski. Played behind the net for Hastings. Hastings looking. Drops it back to the point. Zuma, return pass for Hastings. Hastings from the circle, a shot. He sailed it high. Benny for Martin. Quick pass over. Vidusic comes on. Vidusic centers. Martin, the shot saved for Ostrowski. Martin was uncovered right there, and a very nice play by Vidusic to slide that back into a very high scoring percentage position. 16:41 to go in the first. Still no score here in Philadelphia. Fastola able to get a pass up. Quakers clear the zone. Benny able to slide and get the puck away. Here is Rodriguez playing it across here for Fastola. Able to get it up for Urbani. Urbani heads over to the corner, tries to drop it back. Benny will just shovel the puck out. Hastings with speed. Rodriguez first to the puck. Rodriguez up for Robert Blend. Blend to center, only to find Suma. Sent in, quick tag up by the Lions. Glove down here as Suma jams the puck by the Lions bench. Hastings able to play back here for Lem. Lem for Benny. Return pass for Lem, touched up. Lem's got good speed and big collision there behind the net. As this will come across to the near side. Blend unable to get the puck out. Good pressure here from Kevin Broski. Blend across. This will chip up, and Coach Bacho was ready for that one. Not really. 15:28 to go in the first. He was a goalie, wasn't he? Some time ago. Face-off win initially for the Quakers. Broski Tries to send it towards net. Good block here by Larry Krugliak. Krugliak trying to feed D'Alto. Went past him. And now over to the far side. This is lifted all the way down ice. Cantelmo, good job to get to the puck. Able to help get the puck into the neutral zone. Phil Foster, the defenseman for the Quakers, able to send in deep. Cantelmo faces some pressure, gets it across to Dugan. Krugliak touches it up. And it'll be picked up here by Hayden Stefan for the Quakers. Through the far side, Stefan spins around to pass. This is Torgerson. Able to play it up, and a penalty coming here against the Lions. Check delivered. Martin touches up. Tripping is the call, and the Quakers will go to the power play. Ryan Anderson to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. With 14:24 to go here in the first period. University of Pennsylvania's power play, 26.76%. Very good stat. TCNJ's penalty kill, though, has been quite good, 89.2%. Establishing here indeed. Deflection by Teaching goes off the side of the net. Here's Blend. Going to play it through the circle to the corner. Drop back. Teed up a slap shot blocked in front. Torgerson on it here. Plays it across for Rodriguez. 4 forwards out there for the Quakers. Torgerson fakes a shot. Centering here for Rabani. Rabani, loose puck. Unable to get the shot off. Pushes it towards the net, but it goes wide. Rose. Able to drop it back for Torgerson. Rodriguez calling for it. Looking to center for Rabani. Trickles out to Rodriguez. The shot. And a block by Suma. Torgerson fakes a pass over. Puck exits out. Lions could use a push the other way. And Suma able to lift it out. Andrew Lem was all by himself. $13:19 to go in the first period. Golden opportunity there for Lem, but Suma was just trying to get the puck out of harm's way. D'Alto gets hit to the end board and is getting sandwiched by 3 Quakers on that play. As Vastola looks to break out here for the Quakers. Good takeaway from Benny and a good clear down by Dugan. Ostrowski will lead the puck. Some good hustle here from Lem. Looks like D'Alto is going to join the forecheck there. Benny stepping up here. D'Alto, once again, pinning the puck to the board, just eating away the time. McGoldrick. Over the near side for Tyler Alfonsetti. Good poke check and a penalty coming here against the Quakers. Nice move by Lem through 2 defenders. Dragged down and interference is the call. Penalty against Blake Vastola. 2 minutes for interference, so 4-on-4 here for the next 9 seconds. Hastings with a face-off win. Back for Teachin. Able to play across to the circle. Martin surveys. Drops it back to Teachin. The shot blocked in front. So the Lions kill off that penalty. And now a power play for TCNJ. 23.7% with the extra man for the Lions. As for the Quakers, 82.7% on the penalty kill. Martin dumps in and a weird bounce off the corner. Comes right to Ostrowski, and he's going to have to cover it up. 11:59 to go in the first period. No score here. Minute 27 left on the Lions' power play. Face-off win for the Quakers. Matt Keller trying to play it up the near side, and possibly a shorthanded chance here for Blend. He's all alone. Good stop there by Martin. Coming back to play that. Now Benny looking to start this rush up. Benny pushes it up for Teachin. Teachin will backhand it ahead for Martin. Quick pass across the Alto. Drops it back. Hastings, they're crashing in. Hastings shot blocked. Centering here. Hastings shot scored! Ice broken. Teachin to Hastings. 1-0 Lions. So we'll give Teachin the assist. We're not going to get an official announcement here. But nonetheless, yeah, no chance. No. Face-off win for the Quakers. Down a goal here. Shot, save Wojcicki, and he will let it fall in his lap after the shot there from Will Torgerson. It looks to me like the power play has been a little bit of an adjustment and made a really good one at that. See how the Lions entered the zone and they just attacked right to the net. They got the puck around. D'Alto made a good play while losing his footing, got it across to Teachin, and then just a quick pass. It was a gradual crashing into the net, and that puts a lot of pressure on the defense and the goaltender. Because realistically, as Ostrowski covered this up, it seems like Ostrowski had a save there. It went off his pad, probably got a piece, but just not enough as the puck goes 5-hole. Good shot by Hastings on that play. 10:57 to go in the first, still a 1-0. Lions lead. They lead the shots 4-3 here, and a shot at the face-off save, Ostrowski. Check from behind, far side. Beckert with a big collision there on Krugliak. To the corner. Torgerson. Able to play back for Rose. Cross-ice pass, far circle, looking to send towards net. Trickling puck will come back to the near side. Rose able to send it in deep for Stefan. Able to center, puck trickling. Krugliak just clears the puck out. Arm up, puck not going to get to the red line, though. Good sign for the Lions as they make a change. Vastola looking to start the rush here for Blend. Blend up the far side. Rodriguez looking to send Torgerson on his way. Shot goes wide. Stefan gets past the defender. The shot saved. Wojcicki off the shoulder. Collision by the near post. And play is going to stop. Wojcicki did glove it up there. 9:52 to go in the first period. 1-0 Lions lead. Chris Hastings with the power play goal, assisted by Mark Teachin. Face-off win for the Quakers as they establish a little pressure. Down a goal now. Here is Jerry Zhang, able to play it back. That goes out of play for Phil Foster. Brett Rabani to take the face-off here for the Quakers. Lem on the face-off win, able to get it back to Benny. Quick pass up for Hastings. Vidusik taps this up, chipped up towards the blue line, and a quick turnover here as Rabani looking to drop it back for play. Big hit there by Hastings. Puck not out as it'll be sent back in deep, and Rabani now returns the favor. Vidusik will chip this down, trying to send Hastings on his way. Retreating back to get it is McGoldrick. And Urbani again behind the play there on Lem. Sent down here, arm is up, and Martin will play it around for Anderson. Trying to return it to Cantelmo. Benny there with the assist. Comes up to Lajewski, touches off the end of his stick. Foster able to play it in. Through the far circle, looking to center, unable to get a piece. Shot off the side of the net there for Alfonsetti. Benny with him. Gets hit there by Rose. And now the Quakers seem like they want to amp up the pressure on the forecheck. Foster will play it down. Cantelmo able to get it to Anderson and does enough to spin the puck out of the zone. Sent down here. Cantelmo up for Anderson. That off the far glass. Off a body in front. Benny trying to get the puck out, and good help there by Lajewski. Here's Cantelmo. Able to send it down. And the Lions in the middle of a change. Jindal got it back. Krugliak unable to make a play on the puck, but the puck comes right back to Teachin. Played across for Benny. Feeds it up for Dialto. Puck trickles near side. Krugliak gets a hip check, and this will bounce to Ostrowski for the stoppage in play. 7:24 to go here in the first period. TCNJ 1, the Quakers nothing. Face-off win for the Quakers. Good stop there by Krugliak. Looking to send Dialto on his way. Dialto tries to avoid the hit. Falls to the ice. Keeps the puck here. Dialto shot gloved up by Ostrowski. And the hits are coming in bunches now from UPenn. 7:07 left here in the first period. Face-off win for Dialto. One back to Dugan, who chips it back up the far side. To the corner. This will be worked out by Dialto. Played back for Teachin. Across for Dugan. Gets it past the stick of Broski. Vidusik on the puck here. He will dump in. He gets hit by two Quakers. Good disruption there by Vidusik, able to keep this play alive. Near side. Jindal able to play it back. Dugan, good chip up. And Lem decided to retreat there. This will be tapped up. Here's Torgerson. Dugan able to get in the passing lane, able to find Teachin. Teachin up for Vidusik. Vidusik across. Hastings through the circle, keeps control. Hastings trying to stuff it in, and Blend is able to get the puck away as there was a scrum in the blue paint down the Quakers' end. Benny throws it off the back of the cage. Hastings able to box out and get a puck over to Teachin. Chip down here. And Benny had the puck there, but unfortunately for the Lions, he has iced it. .5:28 to go in the first. 1-0 Lions. Shots on goal 5-4 in favor of the Lions. Quakers have been getting their chances, but the Lions have done a good job of blocking pucks in front on shots, and the defense has been supporting Lajewski, and good job by Mike Lajewski also to not allow too many rebound chances so far. Limiting the Quakers to just 4 shots on net so far. This has been a good defensive performance for TCNJ thus far. They certainly need to keep that up. Rabani loses possession, heads into the corner with it. Shy on the backhand, goes over the crossbar. McGoldrick tries to get it out, and Benny able to send this down. Arm is up, and icing is called against TCNJ. 4:48 to go in the opening frame. Face-off win for the Lions. Benny able to get it up to Lajewski. Looking to send Martin on his way. Martin up the near side. 2-on-1. Martin, great size pass, and it went behind Lem on that play. Meanwhile, heading down ice, Phil Foster. Benny tries to clear the puck out. Comes back to the point. Slap shot blocked by Lajewski. Alfonsetti plays it in deep. Benny causing a bit of a disruption here. A big hit, and we've got a penalty. Slashing call here against Matt Rose, and the Lions will head back to the power play. .407 remaining here in period number 1. Lions so far 1 for 1 on the power play. Face-off win for D'Alto. Martin tried to feed it up to Teachin. Teachin trying to dig it out here. Blend, causing the puck to stay. D'Alto able to play it up for Teachin. Teachin, cross-ice pass for Dugan. Dugan slot shot blocked. Dugan across for Teachin. Mark Teachin over for Dugan. Dugan for Martin. D'Alto lets go past him, allows Teachin to take it. Teachin will wind it around. Martin looking, drops it back to Dugan. Return pass Martin, near circle. Able to get in deep for Hastings. Hastings, backhander. Looks like went off the mask of Ostrowski. Dugan unable to hold in here. Now Martin will play it across for Hastings. They try to set up the rotation here. D'Alto looking to center, comes loose. Teachin with it in the corner. Drop back, Dugan whiffs on the shot. This pushed up by Suma, gonna retreat to go get it. Teachin plays across for Dugan. 35 seconds left on the power play. Hastings beats out the icing call, drops it back to D'Alto, chipping it towards the net, and a cover up there by Ostrowski. .235 to go in the first period. 29 seconds left on the penalty to Rose. Face-off win for Anderson, but the puck comes all the way back to center. Benny going to look at it, send it towards net. Ostrowski will corral that. 2:24 to go in the first period. Again, the Quakers have 2 points on the Lions, but the Lions have one more game in hand, so those pretty much cancel out here in this scenario. As Benny with the shot, and it just goes wide. Lamb able to drop back for Suma. 8 seconds left on the power play. Suma shot blocked in front. Lajewski trying to jam it in, and he does! Matt Lajewski has been on fire. Power play goal for the Lions, and it's 2-0. with 4 seconds left on the power play. Matt Lajewski continues his scoring streak. Krugliak will chip this down. Ostrowski plays it back. Hastings gets shoved, loses possession. This comes back to Benny at the point. Benny will flutter it to the far side corner where Krugliak will play it in deep for Hastings. Hastings looking to center, goes wide of the net. And now McGoldrick trying to get the puck out. Krugliak with a little shove. And a takeaway here. Through the far circle, Alfonsetti. Able to get through. Suma can't clear the puck out. Comes around here to Benny. Krugliak will reverse the puck back to where Benny was. Benny across here for Teachin as they look to set up here. Teachin going to float it up. Looking to find Broski, but a good intercept right there by Foster. Teachin, as he tried to send the puck down, got tangled up. Final 50 seconds to play here in the first period. Sent down. McGoldrick out the far side. And now here's Rabani. Suma across for Lajewski. Now Martin. Centered off a skate. Coming out the far side, hits off the referee. Could be a chance here for TCNJ. Martin able to play it back for Dugan. The shot, save Ostrowski. 11.2 seconds remaining. Shots are 10-4 in favor of the Lions. All around, they've just been better in this first period. Face-off win for the Quakers. They get the puck out to center. Suma will knock the puck down. Sent down here. And icing is called against the Quakers with .6 remaining here in the period. Alta tries to send Tornett out the face-off, and that will do it for the first period. 2 power play goals on the side of the Lions, and they have that 2-goal lead going into the locker room. Chris Hastings' goal, 8:38 into the period, assisted by Mark Teachin, and then Matt Lajewski with his 3rd goal in 2 games, doubles the lead for TCNJ. It's been a really solid 20 minutes played here by the Lions. Defensively, they're playing pretty stout. The one-on-one battles, they're winning them, and they're really keeping Penn out of that slot area, those high percentage areas of the ice that we always talk about. And, you know, we talked about Brett Rabani and how he's got 49 points on the season. It was very crucial for the Lions especially to plan their game plan around him and also plan to just lock down that top line, because when they move the puck and they get out in space, they're pretty dangerous. So really good job by TCNJ. They had most of the pressure in that first period offensively. Ostrowski looking a little uncomfortable here to start. Could probably use some help from his defense to get that puck out of the high percentage areas. But a fantastic job by TCNJ. The power play unit obviously has been playing fantastic as of late, and right here already 2 goals. That's a big plus for this TCNJ team trying to get into the first place spot in the Colonial. Still a lot to play here, though, as we head to the first intermission. TCNJ holds a 2-0 lead over the University of Pennsylvania Quakers. We'll come back with a second period of action in just a little bit. You are watching the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. And we are back here at the Class of 1923 Arena here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 2-0 the score in favor of the Lions as we head to period number 2. Cody Decker here with you on this Friday evening. Final weekend of the regular season for some of the ACHA men's Division II teams. Some of them are already in conference tournament action this weekend. A lot of the West Coast conferences start their tournament this weekend. As the Lions look to enter the zone here, Rodriguez for the Quakers, trying to play out the far side. Lajewski looking to return it for Anderson. Rabani in the way. Rabani able to chip up the far side, but it comes right back out to Dugan. Benny, rather, who tries to get it up for Lajewski. This tapped out to center. Suma able to feed. Dan Martin. Near circle. Martin gets shoved to the boards by Rodriguez. Puck comes loose to Lajewski. He's able to play it back for Suma, who tees up a slap shot. Deflection goes wide for Ryan Anderson. Pretty good effort there on a knuckler of a shot by Suma. Martin will float this into the Quaker zone, and the Lions will make a change. Turnover here. Deonto shot scored! Doesn't that look like one that TCNJ gave up last week? They're the beneficiary of that one, and Anthony Deonto makes it 3-0 Lions. Deonto's 11th goal on the season, 29th point. And a big collision there on Deonto as he wins the faceoff. Deonto unassisted. Well, he was assisted just by the Quaker that fed it in front. Just 56 seconds into this second period. Shot there deflected and over the crossbar. Dugan, his pass cut out there by Torgerson. And now Deonto with a big hit, and returning the favor there was McGoldrick. Deonto jamming Stefan up against the boards. Deonto able to push the puck out to Leonard. Leonard able to get it up to Hastings. Deonto not giving up on the play as he heads through the slot. Here's Vidusik. Able to get it up to Hastings. Loses control of the puck. Coming in for it is Stefan. Stefan across for Foster. Able to play out the far side. Knocked down by Torgerson. Shot sent towards net. Gloved up by Lajewski. 17:34 to go in the second period. It is 3-0 Lions. Anthony Deonto's unassisted goal, 56 seconds into this second period. Shot out the face-off, goes wide for Alfonsetti. Keller will look to send it in deep. Puck going to go around to the near side. Jesse Davis trying to get it in deeper for the Quakers. Kept in the zone here. Shot blocked by Lem. Vidusik loses it in his footing. Turns the puck over to Rose. Rose through the far circle. Tries to barrel over Benny. Keeps control of the puck. And he falls down to the ice as Benny is able to shuffle this up for Hastings. Could be a 2-on-1. Here's Hastings' shot. Pad save for Ostrowski. Vidusik drops it back. Shot by Benny. Pad save. Rebound loose. Hastings turn around to score! Chris Hastings with his second goal of the game, and it's 4-0 Lions. Rabani trying to work it here past Martin. Rabani able to get it in deep. Able to feed Blend. Blend drops it back to the point. Vestola shot blocked by Lajewski. This will come down here to Cantelmo. Cantelmo look to start up the rush. Up the far side off the boards here. Lajewski able to feed Anderson. Anderson gets it poked away from him by Rodriguez. Quick pass, Anderson gets it over to Lajewski. Lajewski will play it back. Looking to find Teachin, but that puck had a lot of mustard on it. And it comes over to Suma back at center. Lajewski holds the puck, and he will just wind it around and allow a line change here. 4 goals on 14 shots so far for TCNJ. D'Alto chips this up. It's knocked down by the skate of Blend. That pass behind him. And now Teachin. Able to feed Krugliak. Krugliak looking. Gets over D'Alto through the circle. D'Alto back for Krugliak. Calling for it is Broski. And now D'Alto in deep. Looking to feed it back to Broski, but a good takeaway here by Torgerson. Great play by Krugliak because he was coming back towards that puck. Rodriguez at the corner, plays up the far side, and they're able to get it out to center where Teachin, looking to corral it, gets bowled over by Torgerson, and now Vidusic will play across for Suma. Teachin trying to play up, and now D'Alto looking to feed Hastings through the legs of a defender, but it got knocked down. Could be a 3-on-2 here for the Quakers. Suma couldn't deliver the hit check shot, and a poke out by Lajewski. Hastings trying to get it up to Lem. He got back checked. And now Teachin off the far boards. Slides it up only to find Foster. And the Quakers here are offside. 14:22 to go in the second. 4-0 lead for TCNJ. It's funny how these games toward the end of the regular season just work. Obviously playing Drexel last week, being a non-league game, that was important. We'll get to my point in a second. That gets poked out to center. Playing that non-league game against Drexel. Drexel definitely was a high-powered, fast team. TCNJ starts slow against NJIT, is forced to make a comeback to try and win that game. And we've got a stoppage here. And all of a sudden, in a battle of the first and second place teams in the conference, TCNJ's got a 4-0 lead here with 14:01 to go in the second. Assuming they called icing there. Possibly an offside, so the puck's going to come all the way down. And the face-off to the right of Ostrowski, won by the Lions. Here's Benny with a shot. Blocked in front, comes out to Dugan. Quick shot, scored! Holy moly, 5-0 Lions. Dugan joins the party. You can give an assist to Benny on the play because of his block shot. So far, a 33% success rate on shots. 5 out of 15 have hit the back of the net. Here's Keller. Chipped up the near side. Glove down by Dugan. Martin tags up. Dugan looking to chip it across. Through the far circle. Knocked down by Anderson. Now Anderson played across. Dugan shot. Blocked. Anderson another shot. Save Ostrowski. 13-12 to go here in period number 2. And TCNJ is looking like a much different team than they were last week. As Coyle tries to plan for D'Alto, but it went past him. Rodriguez corrals the block and pays it across. Able to feed Rabani far side. Good stiff there by Cantelmo. Quick tap up. Jindal across for Rabani. Turnaround shot goes wide. Weird fixture there. Shot deflection and didn't get to Lajewski. This comes through the circle across. Rodriguez able to tap it to the corner. Plays in himself. Centers to Rabani. Shot blocked by D'Alto. And here's Leonard trying to feed Coyle. Threw it behind him, and now Coyle will just throw it down. Rabani shuffles through Suma. Shot blocked. Comes loose to the circle. And a penalty here against the Lions. And a big tussle around behind the net. Jindal tosses a stick all the way to the corner. So D'Alto's going to the box for a penalty. I assume there was an initial call. Suma's going to go in as well. Oh, there's D'Alto. He just peeked out from the box there. So this is going to be a Quakers power play, 5-on-4. D'Alto gets called for a cross check. And a roughing penalty each for Suma. And for the Quakers, it's Nick Jindal. Shot out the face-off. Rabani lifts it high. Teaching will clear the puck down. Penn power play so far, 0 for 1. This is a unit that's been really good throughout the season. And they might need to step up here as they're down 5 goals. This is dropped back to the point. Played across, near circle. Shot deflection off the side of the net. Initial shot coming from Vastola. Vastola on the puck here. Drops it back, Rose. Through the near circle. Retreats back to the point. Vastola, cross far side. Feeding the slot, deflected, comes back to Vastola, tees up a slap shot, save Lajewski. Blend. Back for Vastola, and he looked for a pass before he corralled the puck, and that's going to slide all the way down into the Quakers zone. 50 seconds left in the power play. Rabani across for Torgerson. Torgerson wipes out, keeps possession though. Quick to get up to his feet. Torgerson across. Shot blocked in front. Initial shot coming from McGoldrick and cleared down by Teachin. Good hustle here by Leonard. Making the goalie come out to play it. Leonard able to jam the puck up here against his skates. And now McGoldrick, and a penalty coming here against Dugan. Stick was just thrown to the ground. And with 4 seconds left on this power play chance, .10:13 left to go in the period. It's a 5-0 Lions lead. But now Dugan goes to the box. And now a 5-on-3 here for the next 4 seconds. Manny chips it up and thought that was knocked down by a high stick. Meanwhile, D'Alto comes up and a big hit laid there by Torgerson. Torgerson a dump in. The Lions have killed off the D'Alto penalty. Good clear down by Benny. Ostrowski will play it down to Urbani. Urbani across for Torgerson. Torgerson looking, the shot goes wide. Rose digs in there to Cantelmo. Drops it back Rodriguez. Rodriguez return pass for Rose. Rose bobbing, weaving, shot on the backhand goes wide. Rodriguez here across center for Urbani. Pad save Wojcicki and swept out to the near side by Cantelmo and cleared by D'Alto. 9 minutes to go in the period. 47 seconds remaining on this third power play chance for the Quakers. Urbani trying to feed it through the legs of Teachin. Teachin kicks it out to the corner. In with the help, Stefan. Played back to the point. Shot by Torgerson is blocked by Vidusic. Jamming down on the puck there. Benny going to pin it against. Blend drops it back to the circle. Benny unable to get the puck out, but Hastings gets it out to center. Final 10 seconds of the power play. Maybe one last chance here for the Quakers. Stefan, drop back. Feed through the circle by Alfonsetti. Blend, good move, in deep. Penalty expires. Looking to center the shot. Pad save Wojcicki. Another tough angle, blocked in front. Puck stuck by the near post. Looking to center it, but Dugan takes the puck away. Nice move by Dugan. Going up the far wing, Dugan the shot, sticked away by Ostrowski. Vidusic tangled up, puck knocked down, comes through the circle, and a good play by Cantelmo. Able to poke that puck on a sliding dive. Hastings on a good intercept here. Gonna play up and head down ice. Hastings with a bit of a shove. And Alfonsetti trying to work the puck on the far side, is able to get the puck back out to center, where it'll be taken by Dugan. So no harm, no foul for those penalties against the Lions. And now Martin with it, the shot, blocked in front. Anderson in the corner will punch it around to the far side. Up here for Blend. And right there, the Quakers are offside. 6:45 to go in the second. Shots are 17-5 in favor of the Lions, and they lead 5-0 on the scoreboard. Martin's going to get chased out. Wojcicki will come in. Wojcicki wins the face-off, and he's got Anderson on his way. Shot gloved up by Ostrowski. And now 6:38 to go here in the second. Anderson wins the face-off near side, gets it over to Wojcicki. Drop back Suma, tees up a slap shot but blocked. Foster able to get it over for Rose. Rose surging in, backhander, collides with the goaltender. And a little tug here by Wojcicki. And this continues to get a bit ugly. So Wojcicki going to shake it off. The referee has called a roughing penalty and is over talking to Coach Duco. And Wojcicki's going to get the call here. Matt Wojcicki, that is, for roughing. Fourth penalty on TCNJ in the period. Penn so far 0 for 3 on the power play. Puck trickles across. Rodriguez trying to get it past Anderson and a clear out to center by Teachin. Ultimately, Wojcicki instigated the pulling of the Penn player after the play, so he gets called there. Slap shot by Torgerson, whiffed on. And a penalty coming here against the Quakers, so this power play is going to be done. Benny got tripped. And we'll have 4-on-4 here for the next minute 27. Matt Rose heads back to the penalty box. .5:49 left in the period, still a 5-0 Lions lead. And just to put this in perspective for you from a regional standpoint, Penn is ranked 18th in the region. TCNJ is ranked 23 in the latest ranking that came out yesterday. And it's funny because TCNJ has the head-to-head over Penn after the forfeit victory that TCNJ was given and awarded. And now it's 5-0 here in the second with just a little over 5 minutes to go. We'll see if the Quakers can strike, as up the far side is Alfonsetti trying to make a move. Knocked down by Suma. Able to get it out for Hastings. Centering here, the shot. Save Wojcicki! Good feed to Alfonsetti in the slot, but Wojcicki stands tall and gets the puck with the glove. 47 seconds left here of a 4-on-4. Face-off win for the Quakers. Rabani shot blocked by the stick of Suma. And now Anderson will play it over for Dugan. Anderson through the far circle. Looking to center it off a stick in front. And it trickles past the far post. Puck up for grabs, corralled here by Keller. Urbani trying to advance the puck up. Anderson looking to get the puck out, but the linesman in the way. Dugan collides with Urbani. And now Dugan will take the puck. Blend falling to the ice, tries to play it over to the near side. Urbani boxes out Suma, and the puck jammed up against the corner. Power play coming here for the Lions. Long home run pass for Lajewski, goes off his skate. Puck comes through center, Alfonsetti trying to get through a couple defenders, and a penalty coming here against the Lions. So there goes that power play chance. And I don't know what that signal was. That looked like a combined slash interference, unsportsmanlike, whatever. And Lajewski is the one that's back in the box, just like that. So we have another 4-on-4 here for the final 2 seconds here. Rose is going to come out. And I'm having trouble keeping up with this referee crew myself. I'll go with interference, I guess, on Lajewski. And now the 5th power play chance for Penn. They're currently 0 for 4, and a clear down by Benny. Aggressive on the forecheck here is Hastings. In deep with it, Vastola. Plays up the far side, Rodriguez turns the puck over to Hastings, tries to slide it in deeper. And now Teachin will flutter it over to the far corner. Halfway through, puck sent down. Icing called here against the Quakers. 2:49 left in the second. 5-0 TCNJ lead. 53 seconds left on the penalty to Lajewski. And the shots are 18-7 in favor of the Lions. And they lead 8-3 here in this period. Rose is going to get chased out. Lem's taking the face-off for the Lions. It's actually Leonard, my mistake. As Dugan sends this down. And the puck came out of the zone. Leonard makes the mistake, so the puck is going to come all the way down. And a face-off will be to the left of Lajewski. .45 seconds left on this 5th power play chance for the Quakers. Blend. Enters the high slot. Drops it back. Cross here. Torgerson. Over to the far circle. Rodriguez. In deep. Dugan in the slot. Cuts it out and clears it out to center. Sent down. Lajewski handles the very generous bounce that comes off the end board. Shot by Blend. Blocked by Krugliak. And into the protective netting. 10 seconds to go on the second penalty to Matt Lajewski of this period. 2:06 remaining in the second. Urbani face-off win. Blend trying to feed it back to him through the legs of a defender. Shot, no look, goes just wide for Vastola. Through the slot, Urbani initially got it poked away. Penalty expires. Urbani's shot goes wide there. Rodriguez tries to get to the puck, looking to center. Urbani turns around, the shot goes wide. Dialto able to get it over to Teachin. Only been 3 shots on 5 power plays this period for the Quakers. Rabani able to get it over. Shot from the circle. Goes just past the crease for Vastola. Benny with the puck here in the corner. Backhanded over to Teachin. Teachin able to feed it up ice to Hastings. Hastings spins around and falls down to the ice. This will be chipped up to center. Suma able to get it back to the blue line. Vastola will send it down. Final 50 seconds of the period. Benny trying to find Hastings, pushes it up too far. And instead of letting it go past the net, Ostrowski opts to cover it up. That could have easily been an icing call against TCNJ. 44.4 seconds remaining here in the second period. Face-off win for the Quakers. They go in transition here. Alfonsetti works it past Suma, sends it towards net. Stop by Lachewski. The rebound also patted away. Medusic with a stick lift. Lem in deep with it. Had Hastings there. Medusic able to drop it back to Dugan. Keeps the puck in. Shot gloved up by Ostrowski. 15.5 seconds remaining here in the middle period. Not really much I can say about this period. I mean, the play on the ice has really spoke for itself. TCNJ is just taking advantage of every single opportunity, and defensively they're playing. This might be the best defensive game I've seen so far all year. As there's a shot. Ostrowski will glove it up. 9.9 seconds to go here in the second. Face-off win for the Lions. Suma, slap shot deflection is paddled away there by Ostrowski. Trying for the home run pass, knocked down by Dugan, and that does it for the second 20 minutes of play. 5-0 the score. TCNJ has played terrific. Anthony D'Alto, Chris Hastings' second goal of the night, and Jamison Dugan, the 3 goal scorers. All of those goals came in a window of 5 minutes and trying to do my quick math here. 5 minutes and 6-second window. So the Lions just have 19 shots in this game, but they've taken every opportunity and capitalized on it. They're moving the puck extremely well in transition. They're going in hard and operating their game plan to how they want to play it. And it seems like there's been a lot of good points of emphasis this week, primarily on defense, but offensively, especially on the power play in that first period. Just about quick puck movement and just fundamental passing, being able to connect on your passes and how that makes an impact on being able to get those high percentage opportunities. As far as the Quakers go, obviously they're not liking the way this game is going. You can just see it in their body language. You can see it in their aggressive play that they are not enjoying being down by 5 goals. And to have only 7 shots on net through the first 2 periods, after having 5 power plays in the game so far, 4 in that period, I mean, something's got to change. That's really all you can say. Something's got to change. Got to play better defensively. You got to support your goaltender better. And offensively, you got to find a way to get through the TCNJ defense. And you have the speed and the ability to do it. You got to force yourself inside. And they had some good chances there towards the end of that period to try and put a goal on the board, but a couple good saves from Lajewski and a couple blocked shots have been a big difference in this game. So 3-2, 5-0 to score in favor of TCNJ. One quick note. Excuse me. One quick note as we go to break. You're going to see on the upcoming schedule, tomorrow's game at Westchester has been moved up to 7:30 p.m. So it is not a 9 o'clock start tomorrow. It will be 7:30 from Iceline. And we'll talk about that as we get towards the end of this game. But again, you'll see the time change, 7:30 tomorrow at Westchester. Still 20 minutes to play in this one. We'll see if TCNJ can tack on or if the Quakers have something to say in the third period. You're watching the College of New Jersey Ice Hockey right here on Lions Hockey Live. Stay tuned. Back here live in Philly. 5-0 to score in favor of the Lions. Shots in that second period were 9-3 in favor of TCNJ, despite the Lions having 5 penalties in the period, 4 power plays for the Quakers. Shot here by Rabani, blocked by Suma. Here's Lem, sweeping it over to the far side. Arm is up, but it's going to be sticked away by Ostrowski. Rabani trying to go in transition. Couple TCNJ players get in the way there, and a penalty here. It's against Rabani, and it's going to be a high stick. So the Lions will go to the power play. Currently 0 for 2. 2 for 2, rather. My mistake. Hello. Perfect 2 for 2 on the power play. D'Alto with a face-off win. Able to get it back to Hastings. Drop back for Benny. And some quick puck movement here by the Lions. D'Alto gets it over to Martin. Martin able to keep in. High slot the shot. Blocked. D'Alto skates past the puck. Spinning puck kept in by Benny. Glove down in the slot by Foster. Bouncer handled by Lajewski. Left in front. D'Alto there to sweep the puck away. Teachin will tap it to Benny, and the Lions will get set up. Pass too far for Teachin. Benny, tape the tape for Hastings. Feeds it across D'Alto. Taps it ahead. Delivers a hit. And this will be cleared out by the Quakers. Halfway through, the penalty to Rabani. Benny up for D'Alto. D'Alto will just chip it ahead. Puck trickles through the slot. And now out to center with it, Suma. 35 seconds left on this power play. Dugan over for Lem. Tried to tap it up for Anderson, but it deflected, and it'll be picked up here by Eisler. High slot, Lajewski. Gets it over to Lem. Near circle. Lem played back to Lajewski. Shot goes wide. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Dugan. Tapped back. Suma. Lasers it off the far boards, but it got deflected, and a penalty coming here. Phil Foster had some words with the referee as he came off, but he is guilty of a roughing penalty. So now 5-on-3 for the next 5 seconds. Face-off win for Anderson. Dugan will tap it around. Rabani's penalty expires, and he's fresh out of the box here and on the puck. Rabani center short-handed, sticked away by Lajewski. That was Blend cutting in. So the first kill of the day for the penalty kill. As Suma, near side, just going to circle around and look for some options. Feeds it across. Anderson, the shot, save Ostrowski, and he will close the door on it. 1:28 left on the penalty to Foster. 5-0 TCNJ lead, 16:51 to go in the third period. Face-off win for Rabani. Loose puck for Hastings. Unable to jam it in. D'Alto trying to do the same here. The puck was still loose, I believe, and the referee blows it dead anyway. Chris Hastings has 2 goals on the night. Anthony D'Alto a goal of his own. Hastings had the first goal of the game on the power play. And here's a clear by the Quakers. Wojcicki for Benny. Played back to Martin. Up the far wing. Teachin for Hastings. Quick pass back to Teachin. Drop back. D'Alto pinned up the boards by Romani. Hastings looking to head up the half wall with it. Puck still stuck by D'Alto. Able to shove it up to Hastings. The shot saved by Ostrowski, and he will cover it up. 16:09 to go in the third period. 46 seconds left on the 4th power play chance for the Lions. They are currently 2 for 3. And that was the 20th shot on net thrown in this game by the Lions. D'Alto far circle, feeds it in deep to Hastings. Hastings looking, trying to get it to Martin, who was cutting in. And this will head out to center. Benny for Teachin. 30 seconds left on the power play. Up the far side, D'Alto. Tap back for Martin. He will laser it around. Hefty bounce off the corner. Ostrowski patted it away. And a clear down by the Quakers. Wojcicki, long pass up for D'Alto. This sent right back down. Left here for Benny. Final 7 seconds. And no real sense of urgency here from the Lions. And that's why. Quick pass up. Teachin for Hastings. Hastings, good move past the defender. Trying to throw a shot on, and he got tripped up. Penalty expires. Loose by the far post. Hastings will come back and get it. Hastings through the slot, the shot. Save Ostrowski. So another killed off penalty by the Quakers. But they're still down a handful. You know what I mean. Comes the center here. Dugan will punch it down. It'll be picked up in deep by Foster. And TCNJ not letting up on the forecheck at all as Coyle tried to hop on the puck there. This fluttered on a backhand across for Alfonsetti. Has control here. Cantelmo on the box out. TCNJ able to dig the puck out. Puck not out here. Shot and a save by Wojcicki. The 10th shot on net just fired by the Quakers with 14:12 left in this third period. Deflection and a save by Wojcicki there. Pass up for Coyle. Hopped over his stick. Puck sent down. Arm is up and icing is called here against the Quakers. There are some more great matchups tonight in the Colonial. I'm going to see if I can get some updates because obviously seeding is still not really decided at all. Rutgers is taking on Monmouth, so they've got an opportunity to get 2 points. And Westchester and Millersville in a battle of the 5 and 6 teams currently in the standings. Obviously, they'll both be in the Colonial Cup tournament, but there could be a little bit of a shakeup there. We'll see if we can get updates as we go along. As Torgerson feeds it across off the skate of Suma. Loose puck knocked down by Blend. Work past the defender. Teachin steps up, takes the puck away. Now Suma able to get it up to Krugliak. Krugliak off a skate. Picked up here by Broski. Tried to go through the circle with it, but it got poked away. And now Stefan across. Rabani past the defense, trying to fight off Teachin. Good positioning by him. Krugliak gets the puck out to neutral ice. Rabani able to send the puck up for Blend. Good cut out here by Krugliak. Chipped off of Rabani. He'll handle it and play it towards the blue line. Good takeaway by Broski, and he will just shovel this down towards the blue paint. Knocked down by Ostrowski. And now looking to start the rush up, Matt Keller. And here's John Green, who tried to play in deep. He got tussled down there by Blend. And now Keller able to play it across. Return pass for Keller out the far near wing, rather, for Blend. A lot of ice time here for Rabani and Blend. Here's Hastings. Got a bit tangled up, trying to head down. Lem knocks it down here. The shot save, Ostrowski. Net is off the mooring. But the puck sent the length of the ice, and an icing call here against the Quakers. .11:49 left to go in the third period, and a 5-0 TCNJ lead. That Westchester-Millersville game does not start until 9:30, so that won't be starting until we're close to the end of this one. See if we can get an update on Rutgers and Monmouth. Again, Rutgers could use a little bit of cushion to not land in the 5 and 6 spots. Hastings able to take the puck away here. And he's very aggressive here to the puck. Benny with a shot from center. Knocked down by the glove of Ostrowski. And now Vastola on the puck. Good keep by Anderson, winds it around. Benny in deep in his own zone, gets it across to Anderson. Puck sent down. No icing here. Benny going to go back and get it. Benny for Pat Williver. Up for Anderson off the far glass. Anderson able to keep it in. He will send it towards the end board. Lajewski played back to Martin. Martin all alone here. Slap shot, glove save, Ostrowski. 10:29 to go in the third. Still a 5-0 lead for the Lions. Rutgers currently sitting in 4th place with 23 points in 16 games played. They are 4 points behind Scranton. And I'm not really sure what the head-to-head is like between the two, so it's likely Rutgers will be staying in that 4th spot. If Scranton can win their final league game, they'll surely at least get the 3rd spot. Quakers here are offside as we hit the halfway point in the 3rd. And I believe Scranton's last game, if I remember correctly, I'm going to look it up, Scranton will be playing Rutgers this weekend. So if Rutgers can win their game tonight, and that final game for Scranton is a head-to-head between the two, you could see a shift in the seeding there possibly. Dugan here as he heads through center. And a takeaway, could be a 2-on-1 here for the Quakers. Near circle, fed across. Unable to get a stick on it there was Alfonsetti. This played up, here's Leonard. Trying to give chase to it. Ostrowski slides down to the ice, is able to get his body on it. Again, Leonard seeing his first action in 2 weeks after he faced an illness last week. Ostrowski will hold on to that puck. Yeah, so tomorrow in the Colonial, just to give you a little bit of a heads up, Millersville takes on Monmouth. It'll be Scranton against Rutgers. Penn is traveling to Newark to take on NJIT, and TCNJ draws Westchester from Iceline tomorrow night. Again, that puck drop is at 7:30, rescheduled from the 9 o'clock original time. Hastings gets shoved to the boards. Lem trying to poke it back over to him. Urbani falls to the ice, gets to the puck first, tries to chip it out of the zone, and does. Len trying to play across. Suma turns the puck over. This glove down by Urbani. Urbani far circle shot, and he lifted it high. And now Vidusik trying to drop back to Suma. Good play on the back end there by Keller. And now Blend. We're going to find Urbani again. They've had a lot of ice time in this third period, as there's a shot and a hand pass called here against Suma. 8:21 to go in the third. 5-0 TCNJ lead. Shots in the period are 4 apiece. Couple things to look out for as well. Chris Hastings and Mark Teachin are very close to the 100-point mark. Hastings has 2 points tonight. I think he might be at 99, and if he has an assist on the night, he might have his 100th point already. Glenn Puzo trying to make a move. He got shoved down to the ice. Teachin across here for Suma. Sent towards net, sticked away by Lajewski. Play back here to the point, slap shots, bad save for Lajewski there on Vastola. Is sent towards net. Ostrowski just taps it back. Krugliak trying to center off the skate. Nobody home. Near side here, Rose will just chip it down. Near side here, Borowski tries to poke at it, trying to fight off Jerry Zhang. 6:50 to go now in the third. And now Dan Dorokin comes onto the ice here, played up for Lajewski. Dorokin across here for Benny. Return pass for Dorokin. Good tape-to-tape pass for Lajewski. He will dump it down. TCNJ keeping the pressure on the forecheck. Loose puck to Martin. Deflection. John Green there in the slot, and a save by Ostrowski. Martin trying to play into the zone. Tried to keep initially. And now Zhang able to play this up. Looking to find Torgerson. With it in deep, scrum for the puck. And a penalty here. We got a big tussle here on the near side. That's Dorokin. Along with Blend, and they're both just going to go to the locker room. So Blenn's night is done, as is Dorokin's. With 5:22 to go in the third period. Shots in the period are (6-5) in favor of the Quakers. So it looks like 2-minute minors for roughing and possibly a game misconduct, since they were both sent off the ice. Or because if they were just minors, they'd let them stay in the game. So it is 4-on-4 here. Vidusic gets tangled up by Vastola. This played back, the shot, pad save Lajewski. Played back to the point, another shot, gloved up by Lajewski. That shot coming from McGoldrick. Minute 31 left here on the 4-on-4, 4:53 left here in the third. Face-off win for Lem. Vidusic looking to find Dugan. Puck sent down and an icing call here against the Lions. See if I can get an update on Rutgers and Monmouth for you in the meantime. Not much really going on here in the third period. Both teams have actually been a bit sloppy as far as the passing has been concerned. Across here, shot by McGoldrick, and a pad save for Lajewski. Lajewski tested the most so far in this game, all in here in the third period, and a takeaway here to the circle. Backhand off the post. McGoldrick trying to get that goose egg off the board. But the hardware said no. Shot there and a stick save for Lajewski. Hastings will come away with the puck here. Puck goes out of play here and thrown right back in by the fans. Looks like nobody tweeting for Rutgers and Monmouth, so we're going to have to leave it at that. 16 seconds left here, the 4-on-4, 3:37 to go in the third period. Here's Martin. Cross here for Cantelmo. Cantelmo will dump in, and we are back to 5-on-5. D'Alto with it at center. And D'Alto getting pressured from both sides. As Cantelmo plays up the near side, quickly taken away by the Quakers. Here's Martin. He'll dump in. To the corner, Juan. To center, Suma just throws it back down. Cross here, Torgerson. Shot goes high. Anderson going to laser it down the length of the ice. And icing is called here against the Lions. 2:21 to go in the third. Shots on goal 24-17 in favor of the Lions. 10-5 in the period in favor of the Quakers. Anderson with a face-off win. One back to Suma. Wojcicki trying to get the puck out. He does get it to center. Pass a little too far for Torgerson. Trying to get to the puck. Suma turns the puck over. Shot from the circle. Blocked by Suma. And out of play. Minute 57 left in the third. So going into tomorrow, Westchester does not have a game tonight. Oh, yes, they do. They're playing Millersville. My mistake. Face-off win here for the Quakers. Shot goes wide for Torgerson. This time of year, everything gets all shuffled up. You mess yourself up. It can get very complicated. Lem touches it up with a high stick. So, we just try and look at all the scenarios that could play out here. And obviously this weekend is too packed to figure it all out in one night. But Westchester has a 1-point lead on Millersville. They both played 16 games. So tonight will be their 17th. So if Westchester can win tonight's game against Millersville, they can't get the 6th seed. If Millersville wins, they jump Westchester, and then it'll come down to some of the other games in the weekend to figure out who's where. Meanwhile, Hastings looking to try and possibly get his hat trick. Slap shot there by Coyle, and a save made by Ostrowski. Again, it's going to be tough for Rutgers to jump from that 4 spot any lower since they're 4 points ahead of Westchester. They can't get to the 6 because they're 5 points ahead of Millersville. And then the top 3 could get a little easier as far as where we're headed, barring a miracle here. 50 seconds left here in the third. Trying to throw it towards the slot. Teachin takes the puck away. Gets it up to Krugliak. Tapped up for Hastings. Hastings leaves it for Teachin. Shot, glove save Ostrowski. And play will stop with 31.5 seconds left. A reminder, too, we will have the Colonial Cup tournament next weekend. We are not planning to have any broadcasts of the quarterfinal games. So we will only have the semifinals on Saturday and the final game on Sunday for you right here on Lions Hockey Live. We'll make sure we get that information out on our socials as well. Final 10 seconds. Cantelmo knocks it down. This sent in. Rabani looking to center off the side of the net. Trickles, and it's covered up by Wojcicki. And here's some more pushing and shoving because why not? Just 0.2 seconds left on the clock. They're going to wind it down. And Mike Wojcicki has his first shutout on the season, an 18-save performance, and the Lions win by a score of 5-0. Chris Hastings, 2 goals, including 1 on the power play. Anthony D'Alto tacks on to his point total with a goal of his own. Matt Wojcicki keeps up a good scoring streak going with a power play goal, and Jamison Dugan wraps up the scoring. "25 shots put on net for the Lions. 6 in that final period. Penn able to show a little more life with 11 in this third period and 18 overall in the game. There's not much you can say. The play really spoke for itself. This third period wasn't, the greatest hockey we saw all night, but the first two, in regards to TCNJ's play, you can't really play any better than that. Offensively, moving the puck around very well. Power play, very aggressive, to the point, not too fancy. They played hard-nosed all night. It got very aggressive at some point. Hits between both teams. And that's the kind of game we expected. And ultimately, when you hold Penn to 18 shots on net, you're pretty much bound to win the game as long as you put a few on the board, and the Lions put up a lot more than a few. Again, just some players keep standing out. Chris Hastings, I feel like he hasn't scored in a game in a while. It was actually last week he didn't score against Drexel. But it feels that way. I feel like Dennis has laughed at me. I guess he's paying more attention to me tonight because we're so close. I don't know. That must be it. But Hastings just feels like he's scoring at a good pace. Anthony D'Alto's having a really good season. And for Mike Lajewski, to me, obviously getting that first shutout of a season is kind of a little bit of a monkey off your back, but to me, this is just something that he can build on. It was a good momentum shift for him. His defense played outstanding in front of him. That alleviated the pressure. And ultimately, for Mike Lajewski, this should be a game he can look at and say, I made some great saves. I didn't allow a goal. My defense played well in front of me. And this should be a formula for success for TCNJ to go out in the final two games of the regular season, play hard, go out and try and win those games. And right now, TCNJ is now in the number one spot in the Colonial. They got 2 wins against Penn. They've got 2 wins against Scranton. TCNJ, by the way, with tonight's win, seals themselves a bye. They will not be playing next Friday in the Colonial Cup. They've done all the hard work they can do to secure a bye. Now it's all about being able to stay in that number one spot. And if they can get a win tomorrow, it's going to be very, very tough for Penn to jump them in the standings because of the head-to-head. TCNJ with 2 wins over them in 2 meetings. So a good performance from the Lions. It's a way you want to start out the weekend, and you jump over to Westchester tomorrow. Currently the 5th place team in the Colonial. And again, there's not much moving Westchester can do. They can move down, but that might be all about it if Rutgers wins their game tonight against Monmouth. But Westchester is certainly a team that played the Lions hard in the first meeting. They always seem to play the Lions hard. And, Westchester being a playoff team, you never know how these matchups are going to stack up. We're not really going to know until after Saturday's action what we could expect. But this is exactly what I like about a packed weekend before the Colonial Cup tournament. I know a lot of coaches don't like it because it's too many games, but you get to see a lot of previews of what the tournament games can be like in this final weekend. And obviously, if Penn can shake off this loss and try and get a bye, they'll end up on the opposite side of the bracket for TCNJ. But we may have just seen a preview of a possible championship game. You never know. In the first meeting against Westchester, the Lions picked up a win 5-2. That was back in November. We'll see if the Lions can repeat that type of success as they take on the Golden Rams tomorrow. Again, time change tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. puck drop, and you can watch it right here on Lions Hockey Live. So that'll do it here from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the class of 1923 arena. The Lions are headed back to Lawrenceville with a weekend opening win, and they'll look to tack on 2 more points, and it's going to be crucial to do that against Westchester tomorrow. This is Cody Decker signing off for Lions Hockey Live. Have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow from Iceline as the Lions will take on the Golden Rams. Have a good night, everybody.